Of the evening, Mari. Oh, that's July 20th. We're celebrating my birthday. That's why we're meeting that night, right? I'm just gonna ego all over this stage. It's fine. And forewarning, this is emotional shit. Because I decided I wanted to acknowledge my birthday month and the emotional side so that it can be the erotic side for the 20th. So here we go. It's July. I always have high hopes for July, but get an emotional roller coaster instead. Is that because I'm a Cancer cusper? This year's emotions are the daily reminder of grief. It is a burden I carry that we all will with the loss of a loved one. Mine is two edges. The loss and the inability to mend the distance before that loss. Many of you heard me in April that I didn't go to my mother's memorial and the struggle I have because I chose myself over her daughter that never existed. What makes this grief rise this month is our shared birthday and my recent realization that my heart image of my former home is no longer true. So I'd like to share that image today. The horses, most of them, are in the pasture when I pull in the driveway. One half is closed off and growing knee-high grass. The other half is a grazing field and my gelding whinnies. I dip low in the driveway to pass between the garden, mostly for asparagus, and the pond that waters it with an irrigation system. When it kicks on, it makes little rainbows in the summer sun. A cave of pine trees wraps around me until the house appears in view. The windows are open to let in the breeze, and the wind chimes are singing. The dogs alert and greet my car by jumping on it, and I slow to keep them safe. When I park, I bellow at the hound until he bellows back. When I walk in, the steaks sit out on the counter to get to the right grilling temperature, whatever that means. And I see the rickety fire hazard of a grill through the back door that'll be more fire than grilling. It's 7 minutes on each side for the perfect steak. The table I've sat at for years of dinners, that I've played at with my nibblings, that I've crafted at since my stepdad claimed me, sits with his coffee cup beside my mom's. The coffee is nearly gone and cold, one black and the other a splash of milk with 2 spoonfuls of sugar. I wander outside, grabbing a handful of strawberries from the raised bed, and I stop to smell my favorite yellow roses off the bush while the dogs run around me. I hear the chopping of wood, and knowing my stepdad is hard at work because winter always comes again. I follow the worn footpath to the one-stall barn, and I find my mom untacking her mare. She smiles, and her hair is down for once, and she raises her hand in greeting. When I get closer, she asks if we'd ride together after dinner, and I say I'd love to. We walk her mare back to the pasture for her to join my gelding and the others. We walk past the flowering graves of our beloved dogs, and we smile at the sunflowers. We've planted them on them, for they are the reincarnation of love. And as the image fades, and of course the tears fall, I know that reincarnation of love mixed with grief will be my constant companion through life. Thank you. And also, of course, you'd have me go last when it's another one about my mom. You did.
Keep it going for Mari, everyone. And that brings us to the end of the beginning of July.